first Periscope, and I am, good morning, hi Jamie, welcome. So today's my first Periscope, and my name is Andrea Smith. I'm working in conjunction with health-rewards.co.uk, and I'm going to be working with them to talk about all your health needs and how you're going to feel healthier and better. So I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and I work with clients to do various things, either give up smoking, lose weight, get more confidence, be less anxious, and lots of other things. So just to do some housekeeping, I'd like you to click there and invite all your followers on Twitter, and that would be great. And also, please invite all your followers, also share on Twitter, and try and invite all your followers on Periscope. Thank you. So I want to work with people to develop a healthier lifestyle so they're able to understand how the mind and body works, and that's what clinical hypnotherapy is all about. It's not a magic portion like people think that I'm going to make you cluck like a chicken or do anything. So today I'm going to talk about I want to stop smoking. Normally people just say, I would like to give up smoking, or I want to make my life healthy and feel better. But I just wanted to ask you and everyone else, what is your expectations? How are you willing to do that when you would like to stop smoking? What actions are you willing to take? How you going to? So people come to me sometimes, and welcome Joe and Lizette. Thank you for joining. I just wanted to ask people, what do you exactly do? So people say they want to give up smoking, but they have cigarettes in their cars. They have it in the house. They have it in their drawers. They have it in their office drawers. They have it in their desks. So what are you willing to do to maintain a healthier lifestyle? Just joining a gym or exercising is not good enough, because smoking is bad for your health, and everybody knows that. And they say, oh, I know that, but I just cannot. So the first thing I ask people when they come to me is, do you know what's contained in a cigarette? And they say, no, it's tobacco. And I said, but do you really know how tobacco is made? And they go, no, not really. I don't really know how tobacco is made. I'm not interested. But I say it's a poison, and you're putting that poison in your lungs. So how are you going to feel better if you're putting some poison in your lungs? And they don't have a response. They never do have a response, because they just don't think about it. They say, oh, it's a habit. And so then I ask them, how long have you been smoking? When did you first start smoking? What is your current habit like? How did you start smoking, and what made you go down that route of continuing to stop smoking? Did you smoke as a young adult? Were you then smoking just 4 or 5 and then heavily on? Do you smoke when having a coffee, when you go to the loo? All of these questions are important, because people need to understand what are the triggers for their smoking habit and how they're going to maintain this healthier lifestyle when they smoke. So it's important to think that, and it's important to understand how, why, which, when, how, what smoking does to your body. It's if I then turn around and offer you some poison, would you take it? But you would smoke and put poison in your lungs, thinking that it's okay. But on the packet it does say cigarette smoking kills. So just understanding how and what actions you're willing to take to give up smoking is quite important. So apart from that, I also teach people how and they're going to reduce their triggers. What's triggering you? So when you understand what your smoking habit is, where you're smoking, how you're smoking, then you can understand what you're going to do to reduce the triggers. So if you went outside the office and stood outside and smoked with a mate, then maybe stop going outside, have lunch inside, changing those habits, changing those rules, start going to the gym at lunchtime, start using an excuse to walk around the block. Just find different things to do so that you are then following and building a healthier lifestyle for you, your body, and you're not putting any poison in your lungs and not. Hi Philippe, thanks for joining. Again, a bit of this thing. Can you click down there and invite all your followers and share this podcast on Twitter so everybody knows that smoking is really bad and what you're going to do to give up. So today I'm also going to try and teach you a breathing technique. It's important for you to understand the triggers for stop smoking, and they are you've already realized that there's certain areas of your life you smoke, and so a breathing technique is quite easy. People go to yoga or Pilates or things like that, but it's impossible for everybody to have the time, and that might not be your interest. So I teach people a very simple breathing technique. So I'm just going to start teaching you that now. And by teaching you that, you'll be able to relax, bring your body to the sense of relaxation and just let go, not feel that pull that cigarette has towards you. So take a deep breath in and count to 7 and breathe out and count to 11. And when you breathe out and count to 11, feel your body go into that deep relaxed state. And the more you do it, the more you'll relax and let go and realize that you can actually take control of your life. Also understanding what power and control smoking has over you. So the power is that lots of people don't like to give power to other people. They think that power is only, but you're giving power to cigarettes. Power is not only cigarettes or other people having the power of your life, is also cigarettes. Cigarette has a power of you. You have to step outside and smoke. You have to buy cigarettes. And in the UK where I live, cigarettes are quite expensive. I think some people have. The habit is about £150 a month, and that's quite an expensive habit to keep. That is possibly a telephone bill or something else. So it's understanding the power that cigarettes have over you and taking back that control. So using the breathing technique to stepping back and taking back that control that you have over your life and the things that you do, and just understanding that you don't need. Hi Nathan on Australia. Wow, thank you for joining. And please invite your followers. Okay, thank you. And just understanding how to take back that power and that control over your life, and not letting cigarette smoking or anything else in your life take that control. Being in charge of you. So, like I said, take a deep breath in, 7, out, 11, and breathe out. And just understanding your body and where your body's at. Not being so interested in going for that cigarette packet immediately. Take a few moments. Just take a deep breath and understand that you're in control now. You've taken that power and that control of your life. And once you take that power and control of your life, you will be able to understand where you are at, where your body's at, and not give that power and control to something else. Does anybody have any questions about this? So it's important for me to understand whether anybody among the people who are listening, do they smoke? Oh, that's fantastic, Australia. Wow, I'm glad you don't smoke. But you understand the value of being healthy, looking after your body, looking after your health, and not smoking is a really important part of that. Thanks, Stacey84 for joining. So just understanding that cigarette smoking is really bad for health. Cigarette smoking is not something that people should do because you're putting poison in your body. So taking back that control, that power. Just people also say to me, smoking is a part of me. It's a habit. I'm addicted to it. I I don't think so. You can be addicted to chocolate, you can be addicted to sweets, but anything that you are addicted to, you have attained that addiction. You can easily step back and yes, I do, Australia Wow. Thank you very much. I do Skype consults for Stop Smoking, and the Stop Smoking, first I only do Skype consults because hypnotherapy works really well with Skype, and I've worked with many clients over Skype, and they're able to either lose weight, reduce the anxiety, reduce the stress, and give up smoking. It takes about 3 to 5 sessions to give up smoking. So thank you for asking again, Australia Wow. I'm able to do a session, but I'm at the moment running a stop smoking course online, and by doing so, then I'm able to also yes, that's another very, very good question, Australia Wow. People have been smoking for years and years. So recently I had a client who was smoking for 40 years, came for the first session, gave up smoking, and then came on for about 5 more sessions, so a total of 6 sessions, and was able to get control over her habits, her whatever things that she wanted to do, and be in charge of herself, and lose all those extra habits and needs that she had, and then be in charge of self. And she was really surprised that she had given up smoking. She's written a really nice testimonial and recorded a really nice testimonial for me as well. So yes, you're able to, for 40 years, and after 40 years, giving up smoking after the first session was fantastic. So the few things, thank you Australia Wow again for asking that a really important question. The few things that you need to do to get started before stop smoking is write down the things about what your habits like, what triggers are that you, what are triggers for smoking. Would you like to smoke with the coffee, with going to the toilet, or going to the pub, or smoking out with friends? Find out what your trigger was, write it all down, and try that 7 to 11 breathing that I taught you. And that's really important, to just breathe in and out and bring your body to that relaxation, and take back that control of your body and your life, and take back that control of who you really are, and not give your power away, your smoking power away to cigarettes. So it's important to understand, and so that's the first things you can do. Just write it down, write what your smoking habit is, and look at it and add things, and just understand it. Just take back that control of yourself and that power that you have given cigarette smoking, because at the end of the day, people don't realize it's just a white stick, and that white stick is taking control of yourself. Thank you, Sarah Mo, for joining. I've listened to many of her podcasts, and they're fantastic. People, you must follow Sarah Mo and Australia Wow. They're fantastic. So, yeah. So, if anybody has no more questions, I will stop today, and I will speak to you again next Wednesday. Thank you so much, Sarah, and I look forward to hearing your podcast again, which I'm sure you're holding one today. So, thank you for listening, and I will speak to you guys next Wednesday at 12 and give you some more tips and techniques about stop smoking. Bye for now.